night, folks. Thankfully, we've got brand new gloves. Touchscreen gloves going on. These are proper thick and nice. Good to see peeps in the chat. How are you doing this evening? I hope they do work. Okay, actually, these touchscreen gloves do work indeed. So, Eevee Spotlight Hour. Hey, we're going to mega evolve this Pidgeot because why not get some more Eevee candy and XL candy? Kerry, good evening to you and the boys and the rest of the family. How are you all doing? Sammy, good to see you, mate. And Andrew, good to see you as well. Let me whack the other glove on because the hand that holds the phone is the one that freezes badly. There we go. Okay. I think we're okay. I think we're sort of prepared. I know there's no snow, but it is very cold wind. We're rocking and rolling in like 1 degree Celsius, which, you know what? It's okay. We're here for a grind. Our quick may not be so up to par, but there is a Shadow Machop here. Wow, these touchscreen things are not working terribly well. Okay, so we're going to have to really do our best. We'll do what we can. They're quite thick and padded, these gloves. So there we go. Let's just jump in the Shadow Machop because, hey, it's a Shadow Machop in person and free pass. Why not? Eevee Spotlight Hour. The bonus is double catch candy. So actually a Mega Pidgeot or a Mega Lopunny, one of the normal type Megas. Mega Kangaskhan would work as well. It's not a bad play, you know. Mike Griffin, good evening to you, dude. How are you doing? And Sue, lovely to see you in the chat. How are things? I wish we had someone else to join and then just hit the ready button and be gone. We've got 5 minutes until it kicks off, and the last shiny Eevee we picked up was one with the Christmas costume at the very tail end of 2023. So I reckon we're near, 15,500 Eevee seen, something along those lines. Let's see how many we can see today. And if we're going to put in a shiny, I'd never say no to a shiny Eevee. It's one of my favourite Pokemon, and particularly the Evolutions. Wrote you something really nice back, did you? If I missed it, my bad. It can't have been here. Maybe it was on Patreon. I'm sorting Patreon out, but we've got podcasts this evening as well to contend with, and that good old edit. But I can feel the back of my head freezing. Rubik's, welcome to the stream. Jerry, good to see you in the stream. And Charlie Lucy, a very good evening. How is everyone doing? Try and get the right sort of posture. Here we go. Get our quick catch go. I want to test because apparently I think these gloves only have touchscreen on these 2 fingers, which is okay for two-handed quick catching. For one-handed quick catching, maybe not be the best. Low on Eevee candies. The very opposite. I think we're well north of 15,000 candies, God knows what. But hey, it's an Eevee grind, why not? Let's just go for it. See what we get. We have Windy Weather Boost, which is obviously not going to play in favour. Eevee is a normal type boosted and partly cloudy. But I mean, Windy does actually fit the bill here this evening. There we go. Machop. 679 is not fantastic. You want to see 736 for your non-boosted Hundo Shadow Machops. But will it be a green one? Will we burn our shiny luck on something not Eevee related? No, apparently not. Now, can we do this quick catch? Let's see. Okay, just about. It's a bit tenuous to do the touch and go on that one. So interesting. What other raids have we got around? Nothing. I'm not remoting Rockruff. Sorry, Randy. Thank you very much for the invite, but I'm not remoting Rockruff at all. I did a couple for the video, but apart from that, I'm not burning my remotes on Rockruff. Not until circuitry disappears off, but then the event ends on the very evening of Wednesday anyway, tomorrow. So hey. Jen, good to see you. And yeah, we're based in the UK. I'd have thought the YouTube name would be a dead giveaway, but it's not. It's not. We'll be popping our incense. We may chuck a lucky egg or two down for tonight, you know, see how we do. But Let's check the Eevee encounter, shall we? Let's have a look. We've still got a lot with the costume that we're going to trade. So this one was caught at 15,000 plus checks. That was our last shiny. Pokedex with, yes, 15,500 that we've seen. And in terms of Eevee candy, yeah, 28,500 and 3,300 XLs. Not really needing for the candy. We could do a massive evolution spree and burn it all on XP, but hey. But of course, I think we might as well utilise the system and do some routes while we're on stream, seeing as we don't bother any other time. So let's do that, and we'll get that going when the Spotlight Hour kicks off. Took me over 40 dust form encounters for the shiny. You not remoting is fair. It's just a thing of like, not every... I've seen that people are still pinging invites to the normal Rockruffs because they haven't used the campfire trick. And I'm not even sure if the campfire trick has been patched or not yet. And it's just one of those things like, I'm doing the research task very, very mid as the event 7k. Will it be a dust form Rockruff out of it? It's not. It's an Alolan Meowth. I don't know. My whole ethos for this event is very much just take it relaxed and take it chilled, because I can't be bothered. I've got to be honest. Dust form, I've got it for the decks. I'm not the shiny. Actually, Marta made a very, very interesting comment and prediction, which I think will ring very true. Do you remember, guys, last year how Timber was an incense spawn for the Go Fest, the global Go Fest particularly? Well, I think Rockruff, and she thinks, or I think now that she said it, Rockruff will be an incense spawn for this year's global Go Fest, and it could very well get a community day later down the road. So I wouldn't really stress too much. It's that thing of, you know, exactly like last year how they put, was it Regidrago and Regieleki into the elite raids in March, April, and then subsequently May due to the cock-ups they made. But then they were released in normal raids in something like August. So, I don't know. We'll get it back sooner than you suspect, I think. And we're just going to run with our red Pokeballs for this one, because why the hell not? It'll be quite a chilled stream if I can even do the quick catches, because I'm trying to keep my hands from freezing to death. Maybe we go AR mode? Okay, the quick catch is actually very tricky to do. Okay, so forgive me, these gloves literally arrived an hour before the stream was meant to go live, so I've not tested them. This is our first test, as it were. Oh my days, okay. They're not fantastic, let's just put it that way. But they will keep my hands warm. They'll definitely keep my hands warm. So all the different predictions for the community days have come true then, if they've just dropped Chansey community day info. But that's quite early. That's very early dropping the Chansey community day info, if that's the case. Because we haven't even got past half of January and they're already talking about February. That's a bit mental. But I mean, I'll definitely take the information ahead of time is always a really, really welcome thing from Niantic. I might have to get into just shiny checking actually, because this is already triggering me. As somebody who catches very, very quickly. Ah! Trying to go through with this. It is very early in the month, and it's also a Sunday community day, I think, as well, from rough memory. God, these touchscreen things are really not good. If I put them on the wrong way around or something. So all these things of, do touchscreen gloves actually work properly? The thin ones do. There we go, there's a couple there. CeeLo, welcome to the stream. A very cold stream. And struggling to do quick catch here. Mac Floof, good to see you. How are you doing? I'm actually very close to just binning these gloves already. I'm freezing my hands off. Okay, we're losing one of them. We're losing one of them. It's triggering me too much. There we go. If I can do this and just quick catch with one hand, that'd be much better. There we go. We're back into the swing of it. I know we should actually have dropped an incense as well. So let's do that. Incense can pull through, you know. Incense can definitely pull through. I would very much prefer seeing the snowy backdrop. I've seen folks with snowy backdrops for their Pokemon. It just looks so nice in the game, that is. I don't honestly think anybody who's played even right up until the December, winter event. Literally, this spotlight hour is almost for people who've picked up the game 1st of January. Because if you've been playing, you'll have some Eevee candy from the Christmas one, from the winter holiday event. So Eevee's been featured in so many different things, so many different events. So it's definitely not a spotlight hour that we particularly need, but I mean, there are all the different requirements for a lot of the evolutions. Wonder how usable the stylus would be playing Pokemon Go. To do quick catch, you'd need 2, wouldn't you? You need to almost use them like chopsticks. If you're partial to some Asian cuisine, then maybe you'd be better at it. No, the thing is, I don't know if I put these gloves on backwards or something. I've just been told about February's Community Day. It is exactly as whatever the predictions and leaks were, which is chancy. I'm assuming it's quarter egg distance, with Happiny being in the eggs as well. That's what I'm going to assume is the case. So, not the most amazing Community Day, I would say, but then it's okay. It's Sunday Com Day. There'll be plenty of people out there who don't have shiny Happiny because it's not always readily available in the eggs. Even for certain seasons, I don't think it's even in the egg pool sometimes. Chansey's, I think, is a perma boosted shiny. It's been in tons and tons of events, but hey, it's quite a relaxed Community Day. What temp is Sammy working with? Minus 32 degrees Celsius. Oh my goodness me. Yes, I would not be venturing out in that. Even this is a bit too close. Well, it's not really. It's just holding the phone, your hands start to freeze, and if you haven't got the right gloves, which I've never really had. I wouldn't say a pointless Community Day, but it's definitely a filler of a Community Day. That's what I would say. Thank you, JK, for the shine look. Appreciate that. We'll see if we pick up any good stuff. So that's it. Sealer needs the shiny. If you need the shiny, go for it. I mean, it's going to be the best chance to get shiny Chansey, particularly Happiny, as I just said, because that will have the boosted hatch rate from the eggs. And I reckon there'll be 2Ks. They will be 2 kilometre eggs, quarter egg distance. Even with regular incubator, infinite incubator, it's what, half a kilometre to hatch it. You know, 1 in 25 ratio from the eggs. It'll be okay. But I'll definitely be thinking of some interesting challenge to do for that one. Oh, that's cold in that hand. Jesus. Okay, incense. Oh, we have I'm more excited about the shellos that's come off of the root. That's not shiny. That would have been fun. Fun off-brander. Actually, who was in my rocket balloon this evening? Ground. Okay. I'm very tempted to see what that's going to be. I should actually give my Zucca tree a good old poffin. Rhyhorn Shadow. Let's go. Nice. Yeah, Blissey, you're right on that, Jasmine. Blissey is definitely the disappointment of the shiny family. And Happy's not like groundbreaking. Chansey's definitely the best out of the trio. But Blissey, definite gym tank, absolute gym tank. Other than that, it's just, you know, it's a very easy excellent to hit on Chansey, that's for sure. So if you're looking to farm XP, a very good combo to do so. One of the easiest excellents in the game, I would argue. Fairly easy to stock up on candy for it. You know, again, it's just a relaxed combo, because when it gets to February, we'll slowly start leading into, there'll be the Valentine's event, then we'll be into the Sinnoh LA tour, and then it will be global Sinnoh tour right at the end of that month. Boom. I don't know. 347. No idea what a good one of these is. Ka-ching. Let's hit that. Did it catch? And is it good? No. Not even slightly. See, my Floof needs shiny Happily. I'm sure there are plenty of people still in that boat. But I haven't seen the actual announcement myself yet, because obviously live streaming now. My other phone is in my pocket. And as we're sort of focused on the task in hand, we're trying our best as we wander around in the dark and the cold. Let me see the ghostly white Eevee. It'd be nice. By the way, I put this on socials because I saw a couple of posts about this event. I don't think anybody has had or seen a shiny Espeon or Umbreon in the wild from this new event. I think it's practically confirmed. Niantic forgot to turn them on when they should have been they were advertised as shiny in the wild for the event. I think they forgot to put them on, which is really bad considering we're now 4 days into the event and they haven't adjusted it. And that means every event this year in 2024 has had something wrong with it. Okay, Eevee spawn seems to have just died on this road. Very weird. Yeah, you're right on that front, CeeLo. It is basically ghastly Spotlight out, or basically Spotlight 5 days, isn't it? I opened the game this morning, and out of the 7 spawns I saw, 5 of them were ghastly. And it wasn't even cloudy boost or anything like that. They're just ghastly. It's ghastly and Eevee everywhere, basically. Right, seeing hopefully Mateo. Oh yeah, Mike, sorry, it's on the community tab post. I forgot to mention it at the end of the video that I posted on Sunday. I just completely forgot to put it in the outro, and while I was editing, put any text in. So if you're here, by the way, we'll be live streaming Raid Hour tomorrow for the return of Therian Tornadus. I think it's the first time actually since 2022, off the top of my head. I don't think we had them at all in 2023. The Therians are actually quite good. Well, it might, yeah, it is 2022, I think. And he gets a brand new move. I think it will make it more viable in PvP than in raids, but it has a shiny potential. If you want to join for the Raid Hour, check out my community post with the live stream schedule. You can drop your in-game name and your friend code on the comments of that post. Right, Matteo, what have you got for us, sir? Let's just ping that gift and see what we're going to get back. And yes, I was actually just going to say JK has stolen my thunder on this one. Oh, okay, we got one from Indiana. Nice. So, if we get a 7km egg from this, I don't know how Niantic have done this, but we've got two different styles of 7km eggs. The ones that you get from Matteo don't have Rockruff in them at all, even though the Rockruff event is happening, which I just find absolutely mind-boggling. How do you do that? You have one egg tier, but it's in two separate bits. You know, like, the way that they must code things and write things down into the game is just fundamentally broken. I don't get why you would think that that's the best strategy or setup, but hey, is it the genie style? No, it's the one with the legs and the wings. It's the better versions of them, because the Therians I think have higher attack across the board. Therian Thunderous and Therian Landorus are actually amongst the better parts of their typings in the game. Thunderous is quality DPS electric type attack, even without its new move. I don't think I even saw a Zygarde cell actually on that route, but we'll do another one. Hello, nearby routes, can I do that? That one. Game breaking. Game breaking what? Goodness me. There we go, get across the road. Guess they'll put exclusive things with Matteo. Well, it's like the 7km eggs from Matteo are basically just the regular ones. They're just normal. It's just for this event they haven't thought to change them. It's another one of those things that's just like been missed off. Christian sending an invite. I hope it's not a rock. Well, actually no, it's either a Rockruff, because I'm raiding an APAC with those folks to try and get circuitry. Yes, it's a Rockruff. Sorry mate, I'm not raiding Rockruff. I'm not raiding for the tiny chance of potentially getting the dust form and potentially getting it shiny. Well, actually, Jasmine, make a very good point on that one. I'll say this because this is from what I've heard from a few people. You know how they removed the AR buddy, shared buddy experience? They took that out of the game. That's apparently the reason behind that is because the team of people who developed it and coded that, etc., left Niantic. They left the company. And since then, since, I don't know when it was, when they took it offline, it was some point early in 2023 maybe, or late 2022, Niantic, the rest of the team at Niantic haven't been able to work out how it functions, to get it to work, or to fix it, or improve it. So, instead of actually hiring some more people who might be able to work on it, or talk to people, they've removed the feature. It's just something that I heard around some portals and stuff like that, so there may be no stock in it at all, but you know, given the fact that people have left Niantic and then they had that go of 230 something people mid last year, a rocket up the backside is probably the best remedy for Niantic. There's sometimes what's needed in the gaming industry with things. I think Call of Duty fans had a big go at the developers in EA when one of their titles was a massive rush job and done terribly. I know Need for Speed community had a massive fallout in I think it was 2013 from memory, where they hit at the developers for rushing out games and poorly executing everything and all of that. Why are we incensing a crab brawler? That's my question. Path, good evening to you, mate. How are you doing? I should be checking out quests, shouldn't I? Check out some quests. Actually, while I'm here, are there any American folks who want to do some Pheromosa? Because it's the last day of Pheromosa. I don't mind pinging invites to anybody who's on my friends list if they want to do a Pheromosa, because it's windy boosted here, so you take in your flying type attackers, you can solo this Pheromosa easy. I might do that. Since we're walking past it, I'll just ping some invites out. But I've done that a couple of times and like 2 people have joined, so clearly, I mean, even though it's a regional variant or regional Ultra Beast, the love for Pheromosa is not there. Can't blame you, really. Pheromosa gets no love, exactly. Not until it has a shiny potential, but then even at that point, unless they make it global, available, and people can chase it, everyone's going to be trying to remote raid for Circuitry and Buzzwole shinies ahead of Pheromosa, I would say. Take my chances with a Rockruff. Fair enough, if you need that. Oh, yes, speaking of shinies, there is the Eevee. Eevee always comes through for me. Fantastic. So 2, 3, 2, 3. That's it, that's the CP. Yay, we've had some sparkles tonight, folks. Look at that, shiny Eevee coming through and only 21 minutes into the spot hour. Nice. Fantastic. There's a fabulous shiny. Let's see what its stats are going to be. Not weather boosted, anything like that. Very cool indeed to have picked it up. And 1-star deadness, fantastic. But how many encounters are we talking about? 15,628. That's a fair few. It's actually no, that's not. That's not that many after the last one. Only about 100 or so. So hey, we've had some sparkles now, which is fantastic. I love to see it. Now let's crack on, shall we? I'm not going to burn the great balls, we're just doing the red balls. You get too many red balls these days. Off to a growler trade. Good luck, Sue. May it be a golden dog for you. I'm trying for the Hisuian Sneasel, but it refuses to sparkle for me. It won't stop giving me hundos. Like, Hisuian Sneasel's just like, hey, have another hundo, mate, but I cannot get the shiny of it. Right, let's see. Are there going to be any fun quests around? Win 5 raids. That's not a fun quest. I think I'm just going to walk straight past the Pheromosa. There's a hatch 2 eggs. That's a Hisuian Growlithe, which I don't need. I feel my hand is frozen. Might have to put the glove back on and go to shiny checking, folks. Quest, hatch 3 eggs. That's a bit more like it. There we go. Kevin, hey, a very good evening to you. How are you doing, mate? Did you venture out for Eevee Spotlight Hour, or are you like sort of, I'd say probably 90% of players on the planet who say, you know, I can pass on an Eevee. Come on. Have we got a Zygarde cell? That's the key thing. I don't want to be getting too many more routes. Seriously, no Zygarde cell on the second route. Unbelievable. What would win 5 raids have to be to make it worth it? Yeah, maybe a Larvesta. Or a Dustform Rockruff. No, I'm joking. Yeah, maybe a Larvesta. Because at the moment it's Aerodactyl or a Lowland Executor, which you just think, why? At this point in the game, why? We're not getting a Zygarde cell. That's a hatch 2 eggs. We definitely don't want to be doing that. Sorry, TRDF. Not raiding Buzzwole. We got our hundo in 2022. And it's maxed. Wowza. No Zygarde cell again. Unbelievable. Come on. Get me through these terrible route rewards. Right, we're going to do another one. So it's St Mary's to Ella's Road. Follow. There we go. Oh my god. I'm actually going to have to put the other glove back on. My hand is frozen. Larvesta, yeah, it's a good candidate definitely to get a community day in the future. I mean, to be honest, so is Rockruff is a good candidate to get a com day in the future too. So yeah, just it's a case of when, I guess, and how many kind of meh Pokemon they're going to do. Because I mean, Chansey, not everybody has shiny Chansey, not everybody has shiny Happiny, but Chansey is like, because that shiny has been out for a long time. And there have been so many events. So many events. This is where the cold really starts to hit your sinuses and it's just very annoying. Eevee, not shiny. Relaxed spotlight hour tonight, folks, I guess. We got a nice quest. Ugh. Catch 5 grass or ice type Pokemon. No chance. Get me rid of that quest, please. Oh my days. There we go. I have to really firmly push down on the screen to make this work. We're having a bit of a signal issue actually at the moment. Signal dead spot. What's going on? Come on. Come on, game. Yeah, I can see my signals drop now. Fantastic. Apologies if the stream quality fades. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do apart from just keep moving. Come on, O2, what are you doing? O2, this wasn't a signal dead spot before. Maybe it's just there's a lot of people around, perhaps. I'm not sure. There we go, some messages have come through. Keep getting catch 10 fire type Pokemon for damn, what is it? Either Mega Energy or Pineapps, it feels that quest is, isn't it? Elliot, yes, we have had a shiny tonight. Rather amazingly. Oh my god, what's wrong with these gloves? The tip of your finger or something. Very annoying. I think these will have to be reserved for very cold weather circumstance. Looks like the Rockruff. Ah, okay, so the campfire thing still works then. That's good to know then if people are chasing it. So if you aren't aware, haven't seen my video or anybody else's video, to be honest, I've seen everybody's talking about it. JC Valor, Trainer Club, Daxi, you name it, every content creator's talking about this thing. You can use campfire to determine if a Rockruff raid is a dusk form raid or a normal form raid, because they've... Oh, Frigibax hatch. Oh, that's rather nice, isn't it? Let's see how good that one is. Oop. Ah, kind of a dead 2-star, but what a cool rare hatch. Nice. I'll definitely take that. If your Rockruff raid on campfire doesn't have the Rockruff symbol in it, it just has the standard kind of like raid symbol, like a dragon, as it were, then it's the dusk form. Okay, what's going on? The phone is doing weird things on its own now. It was like deciding to rotate things. Oh my god. What is happening? Sorry, dealing with the screen being very weird. What is going on? Very few things trigger me as much as the phone screen that just decides to not play ball. What is going on? Oh my god. What is... There we go. Jesus. Gloves back off, I'll happily freeze. Okay, what is... Hang on. I can't tell if that's the phone being glitchy because of the cold or if it's something else. It's like it's broken. What is going on? Jeez, there we go. Two very good pulls, Sam. Good to see you, by the way. Hatch 2 eggs. I don't want that one. I haven't managed to get the shiny Hisuian Sneasel yet, so hey, big congrats on that one. It's a shiny I really would like to get my hands on. And well done on getting the Fomantis. I know not everybody's managed to get that shiny from, well, it was released way back in 23, but also featured, I think, in Global Go Fest or maybe a London Go Fest biome, but not everybody played or would have got all the shinies, so well done. Oh my god, what is happening with the capture thing of this? Is it the cold? I swear the touchscreen compatibility is just, it's gone haywire now. It's like the screen sensitivity is whack at the moment. Something weird is going on. Oh my god, okay, I'm just shiny checking now. That's right, the cold is too much. Too much for my hands, too much for the phone. Cannot hack it. So we're just going to shiny check Eevee now and see if we pick one up, or another one, should I say. Fingers crossed on the Sneasel. But it's not in the 7km regs for this season, unbelievably, which is really annoying. I hope it remains in a quest somewhere for January and subsequently February, because it's a very good little shiny. It's a great little shiny Hisuian Sneasel. Oh, we've had another Shellos. Come on, be coral. Coral red. No. No. And are we going to get third route of the day, third route of the stream? Are we actually going to get a Zygarde cell? I have a horrible suspicion not, which is ridiculous in my mind. How can you have a function of a game where it doesn't let you get it even after 3 attempts? Cell? No cell. Mental. Absolute mental. Oh my god, no, it won't let me tap the bloody end route. Right, we're going to give it one more bash because we've got a route that we can do. What is going on with the whole game at the moment? Seriously, is it the cold on my phone? Nothing's working. Where are we going? Is it Manor? How many routes are from here? Oh my days. The route's gone. What? Why? Oh, for crying out loud. Sorry, I thought I had a route. There should have been a route. Has it been removed? Bloody Niantic. What was bad about the route that went from here to the top of the green? Unbelievable. Oh, Andrew, if you could save me that shiny Hisuian Sneasel, I'd be very much appreciative of that. Because, yeah, I tried in the event that it came out for towards the end of last year. Couldn't get it. Got the Johto one more times than I could mention. And haven't been able to get it this time around, annoyingly. Beast Cameron, hey, well done for braving the cold on this spotlight hour. You have my sympathy. I've resorted to shiny checking because even with gloves on, these are sort of touchscreen gloves, but they turn out to be very bad touchscreen gloves. They're very thick and warm, but they're terrible at the touchscreen part, which is kind of key. Any joy in the 30-minute sesh you did, by the way? Hopefully it was worth roaming around in the freezing cold. Mine got removed too. I think I've had 1 or 2 routes removed, and one of them hysterically was in Walpole, and there was it got removed because it was in a dangerous location, but there was a route from exactly the same stop that followed exactly the same route I put in that was still in. And you're saying, what on earth are Niantic doing? Because it's Niantic, it's not Wayfarer, it's Niantic themselves. It's probably one janitor who's running it all, to be honest. We've still got some time, Kim. Still some time on Spotlight Hour. Did you manage to play it yourself, or have you still got it coming up? Spotlight Hour. Lana Jam, hey, good to see you. How are you doing? Tuning in from Trinidad. No joy apart from an XXL and an XXS Eevee. I guess they're good, as long as they were the smallest and the largest of the variants for the Pokédex, you know? Honestly, the only times I do routes, if I go out to do videos or streams, on like a regular day, I won't bother with the route system. It's just one of those things you think like, nah. But ask yourself, what do you actually get from a route? You get the slim possibility of a Zygarde cell, which is up to you. If you've got a good Zygarde, do it. But my Zygarde, probably much like the rest of yours, is trash. So like, do you know what? I can definitely wait. And you get a visitation from Mateo, which there's a huge Eevee. We'll catch you if we can. Stupid phone screen, come on. Linz, good evening. Good evening, welcome to the stream. It's not the largest Eevee we've ever had. It wasn't a huge shiny either, unfortunately. Let's just tap a few of these now since we're paused. Yeah, it's very, very cold here in the UK. I think it's about 1 degree Celsius here out and about. It was snowing yesterday, amazingly. Snowed briefly. Even here in London, when London's got the warmest temperatures most of the time. Oh no, the cold wind is now picking up as well, so it's like even colder. Rates are very flat. Wonderful, oh my god. How much more of this can I tolerate? I'm not sure. Bring me a nice ghostly Eevee, come on. Oh, no, all my spawns decided to disappear. Do you see that? All of them gone. Everything. Fantastic. And they're back. There we go. Suffering for shinies. That's what we should call these streams in the winter months. Because either bitterly cold or pissing down with rain, and either one is not ideal for a bit of a shiny hunt. Thank you, CeeLo. And yeah, so I might take that ethos. Go home for the last 15 minutes and lure it. But then it's like 15 minutes of dropping lures, and afterwards, what am I going to get on my spawns? I might just have a little wander up to Dickens' yard slowly. Untap the spawn. It's not working. There we go. Incense not pulling through. 2 cases could have Rockruff in them. They're probably not going to, or the wrong Rockruff. Sorry, these will be the wrong Rockruff. Okay, Smoliv. Dead. Right, let's just check. The appraisal system is going to be slow. That's dead, and that's dead, but it is not the right form. What a surprise. Whole bunch of ghastlies, exactly. Even though it's windy boost. I'm not sure what comes off of the event spawns that should be windy boosted, actually. I'm trying to think. Yes, we've heard about the Chansey Community Day being announced. I think it's early. It's very early to call it, to be honest, because we're not even 10 days into January. But I'll definitely take Niantic posting information hella early as opposed to hella late, like they did in the old days. Actually, not that long ago, to be honest. Not that long ago. Whoa, cold. Congrats on nabbing the Hundo, King. Well done. Great Hundo to have. What are you going to evolve it into? Or are you going to keep it as an Eevee? We did find a shiny at about 20 minutes into the spot hour. We did get a shiny Eevee. But I mean, Eevee's always been like a good mod to me. It's always given me the shiny for if it's had a costume. Always managed to get the shiny of it. Actually, Egg Quest, Rockruff not shiny, and 390. That's been the sum total of my quest luck on this event. Rockruffs have all been dead and non-shiny, and usually the wrong form. Or not catching. Do you know what? You can be stacked, sir. Is that the move it's getting? Wild Charge. That is very weird. But actually, Wild Charge, if you pair it, I don't know, because nobody really uses Blissey in GBL or PvP in a competitive way. People, if anybody puts it into GBL, they're just there to troll you. And it already gets Dazzling Gleam and Psychic and stuff, which is perfect versus fighting type. So Wild Charge is a very odd coverage move, isn't it? But it's not the first time they've given a Comdemon a very funky, weird move, actually. They've done it a couple of times. More specifically with Pokemon that kind of have no true meta relevance in anything, but they're there. So they just like give it a random move to try and make it sound exciting. Hatch an egg, yes, I'll have you for the Sneasel. Incense to Zigzagoon. Lol. Although I was incensing Ghastly but a moment ago, so that shows how good my incense luck is. Oh my god. I'm really struggling to tap the screen at this point with these gloves on. Electric Cup. But the thing with Electric Cup is surely it's electric type Pokemon, which Blissey isn't. Blissey being a normal type, I would have thought would be outlawed from that cup. Because an Electric Cup, it's electric flying and like ice or something. So those cups, they get like a trifecta of counters, don't they? No Sparkle Eevee, come on. It'd be nice to pick up. Have we got eggs going off? Or hatching? Oh my god. I'm swiping to the right and the game is pulling me left. Really? Are you doing this to me? Stupid thing. Oh my days. I just want to incubate a 2k. That's all. Incubate some goddamn eggs. Jeez. Sam, I think we were discussing that earlier, and there'll be a lot of people in the same boat as you who haven't got shiny happening, because it's not always been readily available in the 5k eggs where it should be, or in the eggs with the baby Pokemon. It's not always there. I might be entering a wind tunnel, I'm not actually sure. But you know, we'll make Shanty Com Day somehow entertaining and interesting for you all to watch. That's what we do here. Porygon, we need to decide what we're going to do with it. If we're going to do a funky transfer challenge or whether we're going to go stupidly hardcore for it. That would be quite fun. You know, Porygon again is actually a very easy excellence. So anybody who's looking for XP gains, get your excellence on your Porygons. You'd probably be very, very good. You know. Actually, do you know what? Let's head through the cluster at the top there. I think we can do it. I don't think they've done Shadow Eevee off the top of my head. Not from memory. So I've never seen anybody with the Shadow Evolutions. Go. 10 minutes left of the spot hour, peeps. Crasaur, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're in the last 10 minutes of the spot hour, looking for our potentially second shiny of the evening. Actually, as things go, King, you made a very good point there. Goal is to get a hundo Chansey for every gym. Doubt I will, but it's a goal. I've never had a hundo Chansey or Happening out of playing this game for 7.5 years. So actually, Chansey is a hundo hunt, to be honest, which would be very, very welcome. Even with trades, I've lucky traded shiny Chansey and stuff. Never had a hundo of it. So there you go, there is my motivation. Oh my god, I can't actually catch one of these. There's like Eevee inside of Eevee, and I'm trying to collect one of them, and it's not working. Oh, crying out loud. 12k egg, I'm going to have to ditch my gloves to check this cluster. Larvitar? Really? After it's had a Community Day Classic and everything? Oh my goodness. Dead. Right, let's check these Eevee, shall we? Love the level 50 Blissey and gyms. So that's, I've never even maxed out a Blissey because I never had a hundo of it. I think I've had a shiny 96. It's my best. Oh my god. The catch screen at the moment is going wild. Jesus. It's either like drops to the floor or it just goes fleeing over its head. Come on, game. This is actually driving me mental. Got plenty of costume flower crown Chansey from over the years, but I think the best was on the course of the 24-hour grind for last year. We had a 96 center from a quest. Quest check, speaking of, Rockruff. That's not shiny and probably dead. So weird. It's like as soon as it gets to the halfway point, it breaks. That's not even the dust form one. Very dead. Lots of Eevee though, that's what we like to see. I can't distinguish the incense from the regular. Come on. So it's very difficult to play in the cold. fingers have no feeling in them. I keep tapping on the wrong damn things, or rechecking once I've already checked. Come on. Wilson, dude, lovely to see you popping in. How are you doing this evening? Or afternoon in your time zone? We're struggling in the cold we've got here, but I know you've got snow over in your part of America. Snow would be okay, it would be picturesque, just as it is now. Just very cold and bleak. No shinny Eevee. Let's check out Hisuian Sneasel task. It's not shiny, and what a surprise that is. There's a win 2 raids and hatch 3 eggs. I'll take them. I'll take those Rockruff tasks. And we got... See, what is going on? It's scrolling to the left when I'm scrolling to the right. I swear the phone is having a proper meltdown on me at the moment. Honestly, Samsung, go to hell. Oh. 5 minutes remaining. I don't think we're going to move too far because we're right up where Wasabi is, where I'll be getting dinner for the evening. That was rather good timing, Julian, of that question. 5 minutes to go for Spol Hour here in the UK. There's only 5 minutes remaining. The snow kind of justifies the cold, but as it is here, it's just very, very cold air. It's just cold air and wind, and it's very annoying. We've got green lights. Let's go, people. Well, not anymore. Let's stand at the side of the road and check some Eevee that we can reach. Woo. Yeah, we had a little bit of snow. It was sort of 50% snow, 50% sleet here in London, Charlie Lucy. It never settled, but it was, you know, snow coming down from the sky, which was nice to see. It's just a shame it didn't settle. If it settled, it would lend itself very well to AR photography. But alas, it didn't. There we go. A couple of Eevees to check here, but nothing crazy, unfortunately. Do you know, the only thing I could think of actually as a parallel event that might have not prevented but been alternative to Chansey Com Day is if they did a Happiny Hatch Day and had Chansey in the wild. But then it's a Hatch Day, not a Com Day, and if it's going to be either and both, it might as well be labelled a Community Day. So I'm not against the whole Chansey Community Day thing. Even when it was leaked, I think back in end of November or December, we got the leaks of what these Com Days for January and February would have been. And I'm perfectly content with an okay-ish Com Day, like mid-Com Day for February, because March should be something good. We know that May will be Shiny Litten, and we know that I think it would be August is going to be Shiny Popplio. They'll do the Gen 7 starters the same way they did the Gen 6 starters in 2023. And yeah, Path, you're right. June is going to be Goomy. And we know for a fact, in that case, if it's going to follow that pattern, this year's Go Fest, the rare spawn, the rare new shiny is going to be Jangmo-o for the global, which Jangmo-o, if you haven't seen the shiny online, is sick. It's like, it goes like yellow, orange and pink. It's a fantastic shiny family. And then that will be Comday June 25. And I think we might see Generation 8 started. In fact, Freddie, there you go, just mentioning Gen 8. September, maybe, like they did with Gen 9 this time round. And they only did Gen 9 ahead of Gen 8 because of probably the Pokemon Company pushing DLCs and stuff for Scarlet and Violet. There's a fresh Eevee. 1 minute to go. We won't get any more spawns, unfortunately, because we're in a dead spot here. But as it is, my whole sinus is on fire at the moment with the cold. My hands are frozen and everything like that. So just before Spot Hour ends, I'm actually going to wrap up this little stream here. Incense shouldn't pull through any more spawns. But it was rather a chilled Eevee Spot Hour. We checked quite a few. Where are we at? We gained about 50 XL candy and some candy, some normal candy. Pokedex wise, we've seen quite a few. We've seen about 300 ish, 250, 300 or so. Nothing crazy, but of course we did pick up that one shiny wherever it is, some way back. There you go. We did pick up a shiny tonight, which is fantastic. Just as 7 o'clock starts. Or hits. So there's the Ghastly party straight away after. I'm going to say thanks very much for tuning in, everybody. If you're a new subscriber here, thank you so much for joining. Mod Squad, appreciate your help and assistance as always. Thank you to my Patreon supporters, and we'll be streaming Raid Hour tomorrow, even if it's bitterly cold. We'll be streaming the Therian Tornadus Raid Hour, and you need to go and check out the community post for the live stream schedule, and you can drop your in-game name and your friend code in the comments of that community post. That's the way I'm going to add some people over the course of tonight and tomorrow, so you can join for the raid hour, which should be good fun. But it is a shiny eligible raid boss. I don't know how good Bleak Wind Storm is going to make it in raids. It might make it more of a Master League PvP mon, I'm not sure. Tornadus has never been terribly good. So until tomorrow, folks, I'll say do take care, have a very good evening, and stay warm, those of us who are in the freezing cold or the snow. I can't even tap the off button now. There we go.